Aloha! So I want to do a video for you. Well, first I'm in Pololū Valley, and this is on the big island of Hawaii, and it's the northern part. And this is one of my most favorite valleys to hike in. It's like a fairy forest. Behind me, you see all of this? This is everywhere throughout Pololū. And for those of you who are coming to a retreat, we are coming to Pololū Valley. You will come here, and behind me is the ocean. I don't know if you can hear the waves I don't know if you'll be able to see the waves right up there, but oh, cool. So we hiked quite a ways in, and then we're coming back and we were talking about busyness and being busy and how people are programmed to do. And we talked about undoing and the programming of needing to get that done and always having to be active, and if you're not doing anything, if you're sitting down resting, you're lazy. But I want to invite you to consider that maybe that's not really the truth. Maybe you were just programmed through various means to believe that that's the way you're supposed to do things, that that's the way you're supposed to be in the world, is doing, going. But what if, well, let me just ask you this. Have you ever gone in nature and just watched nature? Like these beautiful leaves that are everywhere throughout this valley. It's absolutely amazing. How fast do these grow? Are these growing really fast or really slow? And they're growing to the light, and they're just here, right now as I'm sitting on them. And I want to invite you to try on in your life. Just try on undoing. What if when you're making your breakfast in the morning, you go just a little bit slower? What if you take your time opening up something and like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you're putting the fork in and you're scooping it up, and you go slow and you just take your time with it? What if you sit on the sofa for just a little bit longer before you turn on any television, and you just be in the stillness of the space, and you hear the cars driving by your street, or the dog barking outside, or the cat purring in the sofa next to you? What if you just let yourself feel into your body? What if you start to notice that your body just took a breath and you didn't have to ask it to do that? What if you put your hands on your heart and you feel the heart beating in your chest? What if you felt the temperature on the tip of your nose? Just to feel the temperature on the tip of your nose. What is it? Is it cold? Is it warm? What if you go outside and you let the sun shine on your face, and you feel your feet in the grass, and you let the wind slowly go against your skin, maybe blow the arm hairs on your arms? And what if you just dropped into the present moment and you just looked at the clouds and watched them slowly go by, and instead of thinking that you're not doing anything, that you're actually doing everything by just being in the stillness of the moment? And what if that is what we're meant to do? Why is it that we were brought up, each one, including myself, with the American dream of owning your own business, getting married, having kids, the white picket fence house, the boat, the car, the RV, all of that? But did that bring you happiness? I live now in a small studio here on the big island of Hawaii, and I've never felt more free ever in my life. As I go throughout my day working less and undoing more, as I sit in nature more and more. I walk the dogs twice a day, and I walk slowly, like slowly. I don't rush them. I even pause sometimes and close my eyes and let the sun shine on my face. Or I slowly walk with my eyes closed, listening to the sounds of the birds around me. And you may say, oh, Michelle, you're lucky you get to do that. I have a mortgage to pay, I have this, I have that. But do you have to do that? Or do you choose to do that to stay in debt, to pay the mortgage? What if right now is your time to find out what really brings you joy? What if right now is your time to drop in, to let go of the things you thought were going to make you happy? What if right now is the time to drop into creating a new relationship with the Aina, which is the earth. Aina is earth in Hawaii, our land in Hawaii, Hawaiian. So what if you tried on the fact that you don't have to do your life the way you think you've been programmed to do? What if you could have more peace? And what if it doesn't look like anything you thought it was supposed to look like? You know, I rebranded my business to Blossom Inner Wellness. The business name used to be Women Being Fit. And for the past, I'd say 6 to 8 months, I've been exploring, what is it that I'm supposed to do with Blossom Inner Wellness? What is it? I've been a fitness trainer for 20 years, but my heart wasn't into teaching more classes. So I kept feeling into the earth, feeling into like being in nature, walking, like I said earlier. And really, when I sleep, I started to have these feelings when I would wake up. And right in between dreaming and waking up is when I would start to get certain messages. And my message recently was to create a guided dance journey. It's called Aloha Guided Dance Journey. And it's a journey of dropping into the earth, of being one with nature. It's a journey of understanding your human emotions are absolutely okay. That it's okay to be sad right now because there's a lot to be sad about. There's an author that says, depression is not a mental disorder. Depression is the appropriate action to the desecration of all that is sacred. The appropriate reaction to the desecration of all that is sacred. There's a lot to be sad about, and it's okay to be sad. It's a normal human feeling, so let yourself be sad when you're sad and breathe into it. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. Those are normal human feelings. I invite you to fully accept your body the way that it is. So I was guided to do that. I'm going to be doing a journey, an Aloha dance journey. And I invite you to find what brings you passion, what brings you joy in being alive. And it doesn't have to be your job. It doesn't have to be paying the bills over and over again with this job that you work, 40, 50 hours a week. I invite you to try on finding your heart again, finding what makes you feel like a child again, finding what brings you passion and love. And the best way to do that is to create a new relationship with the Aina, the land that's around you, the earth that's around you, with Mother Gaia. Get into nature, pause, let yourself go slowly throughout your day, and you're gonna find some magic that will show up. Your heart will open up more. You'll be able to breathe more, and you'll open up to the knowingness that you are totally in the right place and that you are always guided and always protected. Much love to you from the Big Island of Hawaii. Aloha.